watch this over again so you understand how these deals break out, because a lot of people don't get how these deals work. And this is on a property like this, a starter home, 3-bed, 1-bath. Right now in Philly, rent for about $17.88 a month in kind of the lower end zip codes, and you'll cash flow about $500 a month off a deal like that. That's after you pay like property management expenses, different fees, you know, all of those costs. Now, how do you recover this money? Say I was starting off and I'm trying to do the BRRRR strategy, and I want to recover the money that I'm putting out in closing costs. Well, after you build the house at 65% with somebody else's money, with 100% lender, somebody's giving you 100% OPM, you just refinance out of the deal. You can go to the credit union. You can go to some of the different lenders out there. They're called portfolio lenders, and they'll give you the money through a refinance. They'll give you 75 to 80% of this 215 number. So 75 is like 161,000. So I would get 161K. I would pay off the 140. I'd have a mortgage associated with it, and I'd be cash flowing, as long as I have this property tenanted like Section 8, cash flowing about $500 a month. Pay off this loan and recover as much as those costs as possible. So if I can refinance out at 160 and I only owe 140, that creates a I'm going to write it in here, a $20,000 spread. That $20,000 spread can help me to recover on this $14,000 to $18,000 worth of closing costs. There are going to be some closing costs associated with this loan, but that 20K is also going to cover some of those. Those closing costs are only about 5%. So 100% loan, about 10%. The closing costs on your refinance, about 5%, because there's just lower fees and less of them. So overall, let's say I had $5,000 locked in this deal at the end of the transaction, but it's cash flowing me $500 a month. That's 100% plus, you know, cash on cash return annually. That's a good deal. And for the average person, that allows you to continue to save and stack up your money and do more deals. Do 1 deal, do 2 deals, do 3 deals in your first year, and then continue to recycle. This is the exact strategy that I used to do around a little bit over 300 deals in about 5 to 7 years. This is the exact strategy. Finding the properties that fit within these buckets. Can I buy them and renovate them at 65 cents on the dollar or less? Is the appraisal relatively conservative? How good am I on my construction numbers? Do I know how to build my construction budgets? Things you need to learn if you don't know. Things that you should not procrastinate with. You should not sit on the sideline with. Because sitting on the sideline doesn't teach you how to build rehab budgets. Waiting out the market doesn't teach you how to find properties at 40 cents on the dollar. It just sets you back. And the further you set yourself back, the more you're going to hurt yourself. It's just the bottom line. You're just going to continue to hurt yourself and miss opportunity after opportunity after opportunity until you get left behind. So learning some of this stuff now, even if you don't think you're ready, you have to take that leap of faith. You have to jump. You have to get in the game. And then you will get to the next level as soon as you get in. Because you'll realize, wow, I can actually make money without knowing nearly as much as I thought. And you're going to learn better by just doing, getting a conservative deal done. But these are the parameters that you'll need to look at and stay on top of to get a 100% deal, or even to go to somebody who's a private money lender, wants to give you capital to invest in real estate and say, hey, I got a good deal. Here are the numbers. If you show up to the table with a deal like this, somebody will give you 100% of the money to do this deal, or they'll partner with you, or you can get a private money lender who's interested, because it's asset backed at 65% of the after repair value. So after I build it, I built essentially 35% of 215. I built about $75,000 worth of equity into the deal. If you just take 215 minus 140, I built $75,000 of equity by finding this deal and renovating it. So not only are you getting higher net worth on your balance sheet, but you're just showing up to the table with a very secure deal that's going to cash flow, and a lot of people will fund it. So focus on that. Focus on getting deals that cash flow, that are relatively conservative, that have good purchase price to ARV spreads, and get better on your rehab budgets. By joining the Inner Circle program, you can always reach out. There's links in the description. You can tap into them. You'll get all that education that you need and all the guidance. We meet once a week live on a Zoom, a private Zoom call. And not only are you going to learn from me, but you're going to learn from people who are doing deals all across the country, just from their questions, the stages of projects that they're at, how they're scaling past, 10, 15 deals. You're going to pick up a lot of information. I've already had people, reaching out saying, wow, man, I mean, just being a fly on the wall, I've learned more about tenanting or Section 8, things that I had questions about. They didn't even get to ask them because other people were asking them. So I hope that helps, guys. Watch this over again so you understand how these deals break out, because a lot of people don't get how these deals work because they're constantly asking me, how do the numbers work? Is it 65 cents? Will they really give you 100%? Are there any closing costs? This will give you a good overview of how these things work and what you need to do.
And as an extra bonus for sticking around, I'm going to give you instant access to my 24/7 cash flow playbook and 5-step 30-day bonus training where I break down in detail the exact strategy that I use to acquire and full gut renovate over 300 rental properties in less than 5 years. I'm also going to extend access to a complimentary one-on-one coaching call. That session allows me and my team to diagnose your business and show you how you can fast track your success by tapping into our done for you model. So if you want to claim these free gifts, go ahead and just click that link and schedule your free coaching call. But these slots fill up quickly, so you definitely move fast.
Got lots of dough, lots of dough. Won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that. I got lots of dough, lots of dough. You won't believe that dough. Grab a rack, stack it up, yup. Let's play tic-tac-toe. Picture that when I'm in the rows and I pick up.